In what felt like minutes, the once bright interior became dark. I looked out the window and the sky turned into a gloomy gray mess. I hadn't had a chance to say a word yet. I sat by my bowl of soup and mindlessly stirred it, watching the conversation before me unfold. The family sat near one another, gathering around a corner of the kitchen table. They set aside their food entirely. It was more of a set dressing than anything, an opportunity for everyone to pause and gather their thoughts. No one noticed it was about to rain either. Mom sat with her head low, answering Nazar's queries, as Lucy was a bit further away. Something was on her mind. She was surprisingly idle. Not even a single nervous tick from her wings. I called him 4 times. Then on Sunday I received a call from the hospital. He wrecked his car and was taken to emergency. Mom, I don't see why you would feel the need to hide this from us. I needed more time to think, okay? Had you given me just a day more, I would have come up with a better way to break the news. What for? You don't delay news like this. All his mom could do in return is bow her head. Mom, if I was in serious trouble, would you hide it from Lucy or Dad? It's not the same. Your father doesn't hate you. I don't want to hate my dad. I never wanted any of this. Mom, what he did is messed up. Did you seriously think hiding it would help? What if he does it again? Would you still keep it a secret? Is that the kind of family dynamic you want? I get it. You don't have to shout at me. Lucy is curling up in her seat. Something's coming. I can feel it. I expected things of him I shouldn't have. I silenced him. He should have been allowed to speak his mind always. Always meaning I was trying to make him more tolerant of Lucy, but in the end I tore him away from both of you. Now he doesn't want to come back at all. I don't know what happened that night. It's like everything that could go wrong would go wrong. But I know it didn't come from out of nowhere. Everything changed after your accident, Nazar. Lucy noticeably shivers as those words are uttered. We promised each other to change our approach after what happened. Ripley is... There you
Dad
go.
almost died because of me. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Shit. I get up and hurry to her side. Nazar's stunned and slower to react, glued to his seat. Lucy, wait. Instantly, her wing opens up and nearly swipes me in the face. She stands up from her chair and avoids me, walking away to a nearby kitchen top. There isn't much room for her to escape. She's not but a few inches away from us. The tension in the air is claustrophobic. All I can see is her hunched back, arms nearly bending at the joints from tension, claws curling up into fists at on the white tabletop. She has a chance to leave. The exit's right there, yet she remains. Mom's second to stand up, keeping her distance. Sweetie, what's wrong? She's trying to muster up a word, but can't. Her fists wrapped around her head as she crouches down on the floor. Before Mom can get another say, Lucy wraps herself in her own wings like a cocoon. Lucy, don't hide away now. What happened? I join her on the floor, sitting as close as I imagined would be appropriate. She slumps down from her feet and onto the floor, bristling her feathers in turmoil. Mom sighs nervously and crouches down as well. I try to gauge her thought process, but her eyes are hard to read. She is not disappointed or scared or tired. She seems composed. She put her finger to her snout. Shh. Nazar, looming above us in his chair, stood up and avoiding Lucy's wings, moved to his spot beside Mom. We waited, listening to her intense breathing. After a long pause, her trembling wings slowly folded away.
I can't handle this.
Mom kept her voice low and calm. Don't say that, sweetie. You're a strong girl.
No, I'm fucking not. I didn't visit Nazar in the hospital once. And it's happening again. I couldn't even look at Nazar in the eye when I had a chance. I yelled at him. I pushed him. I kept making things worse. And now Dad's in the hospital too. And I caused it. I fucking killed him. I almost killed him.
Her painted claws leave stark red marks on her forehead. Tears spill out and blend into her sleeves. A loose eyelash gets glued to her cheek. At what point do I stop listening and start talking? What's the best move? Keep it simple, idiot. I gently approach her side. She was spent, her wings splattered across the floor, muscles burnt out after a long bout of stress. She takes my arm and lets me embrace her. I lure her head onto my shoulder, each shudder sending a soft ripple down my arm and collarbone. I catch a quick glimpse of Mom. She's relaxed her shoulders. She went through this before. We must have passed some kind of threshold. Let's take a step back, sweetie. What do we know for certain? Nazar stood by, hand nervously in pocket, taking in Lucy's words. He had been driving around for hours before the accident. Knowing Dad, he probably took no breaks and tired himself out. Did he crash before the phone call? Did he crash after? Can't tell for sure. And that's the point. That's what this is really about, sis. We talked about this at Annan's place. They make eye contact. Sis, what I'd done and what you told me that day were two separate days. It's two separate things. You shouldn't blame yourself for either. After a while of sad consideration, she nodded on my shoulder. Her tone didn't sound confident.
I know.
How's Ripley holding up? He's in stable condition now. I was told he'll be staying for a week. Then the doctor will evaluate him again and decide what comes next. We should go see him. My question weighed heavily on her mind. She lets out a distressed sigh. He's hard on himself right now, and he won't listen to me. I tried. He'll listen to his kids. He has to. I hope so too. Both Nazar and Mom agree to the idea. It's only Lucy who's remaining silent in my hands. With your knowledge and judge of character in mind, would she or not? I give her time to consider. She'll eventually give us her answer. I compliment her on her bravery. I think I should have at least. She felt like the right thing to do. Her smile reassured me it was. What the fuck? Nick Wilde showed up. He came to break the bad news Judy's been eaten.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
It was really weird. Like, I don't know if this picked up a mic, but there was like a tapping on the door. Then my dog barked. It was like kind of like that, right? And when I went in there, she said there was nobody there, nothing there. So I went outside with a flashlight and looked all around the woods and shit. And I kind of heard like, something running around in the woods, like a deer or something. But there was nothing out there that I could see.
Could be a fox,
I saw one once.
I'm not actually joking. It could be like a fox. And then a true story. Hopefully this might get fucking recorded, but oh well. You know what? Fuck it. My grandfather. I hope that they don't put it down because of this. This is what I worry. He's feeding a fox.
Oh.
He's leaving bones out. There's a stray fox that comes out. Oh, not stray, but yeah, it's not really a pet, but he leaves out bones and stuff like that for the fox, for like this one fox, and he or she really enjoys it. So,
I mean, I saw a fox once. It scared the shit out of me in the middle of the night when I was going for a walk. Just ran out, jump scared me, and ran off.
The foxes aren't scary. Now, skunks, they're scary. Well, I mean, they're scary in the way that, hey, if you don't want to get sprayed by one of them. Ooh. No. Do you remember the video of the one guy on the bicycle and then the mother skunk is like walking with her babies and you can hear him take this like deep breath?
Oh, yeah.
It's like
like every once in a while, like I'll see like a raccoon or a possum or something run around here and getting on the porch, stuff like that. But I don't know.
Yeah, you know the video that I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna give me a few minutes. I'm gonna try to walk my dog.
Okay. Look at this. I'm gonna watch this video again. They're so adorable. Oh. I wouldn't mind the pet fox. Not fox, but skunk. Then you have to take out the scent gland, stuff like that. And then you have to get like state laws, and yada yada. You have to do this stuff, exotic. So adorable, though. Look at that like little family. Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go. Oh well.
Smile on my face. Look at them go. Look at them go.
What the fuck are you watching?
What am I watching?
Yeah.
Videos of skunks.
Congratulations.
They're silly. They're very silly.
Silly skunks.
They're so silly. They get fussy and angry. They do their little stomps.
Skunk.
They're silly. They're silly goobers.
All right, I'm ready to continue.
You can remove a skunk scent gland.
Yeah.
Part of me wishes I could get one, but I don't know if it's completely legal in my state, so or what the applications are.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of sad because I really like a pet skunk because they're silly. They're silly looking.
Lucy and Nazar go first, sharing an umbrella on the way to the car.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have to get back into the stream because I was looking at videos of pet skunks or skunks. So hold on. Okay, I'm getting back in.
Uh, all right. I'm
All
waiting
right,
with
I'm
an
back. I'm fucking back.
I'm waiting with an umbrella from of my own for their mom, who was still browsing through her bag. Though now that I look at it, she wasn't browsing anything at all. She waited for her kids to make some distance between us, then lifted her face to me. Annan? Yes, missus? Just call me Samantha, please. Yes, Mrs. Aaron? You and your courtesy. I'm proud of how you handled the situation. Such spirit, the understanding, the initiative. You looked like a wonderful shoulder to cry on. I try my best. Oh, don't be like that, Annan. My daughter's lucky to have a boyfriend like you. Am I? The way I see it, I've been less than exemplary. That was dog shit. Was that it? Thought I heard something else. The fox is back.
Honestly, do you have food outside, or
No,
do you have like?
I don't think
Because that's what I'm thinking.
we don't really
Because I
do
know
that
my
anymore.
grandfather does, so
Yeah,
was just wondering
we don't do anything like that anymore.
anymore. Like how long ago?
Uh, well, wait, no, never mind. We do leave food out for the cats during the day, usually.
So if
So,
you leave yes, if you leave, maybe something has picked up the scent for the food of the cats.
yeah, yeah,
Here
maybe,
and there.
yeah, maybe we do see raccoons and possums every once in a while.
So it could be like a raccoon or something.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah, yeah,
and it's trying to go get steal like the cat's food and stuff like that. So
yeah. Like when I went outside, like I did hear like kind of rustling out in the forest, which is in the distance, which is a little far away. But and I'm shining a light, can't see anything move. It's so weird.
it's probably like really hidden, but it's probably enough. It's not like a Bigfoot, or it's not like you have like some like, or it's not like you have like some sniper outside your roof who's hiding in like a ghillie suit.
Oh no!
Take the shot.
Oh no! What kind of porn games does that sniper play? He,
Yeah, it's not like you have that. It's yeah. Again, it's probably some type of small raccoon who's like getting scared and like going off in like the woods or something.
yeah, just hiding as fast as it can underneath the porch. Yeah, Bigfoot's playing a prank on me.
He's playing a big prank on you. Yeah, it's Bigfoot.
You can add that to those Bigfoot vlog videos.
Yeah. Oh my God. I found Bigfoot, guys.
Guys,
You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me.
people have been chasing me around, guys. I don't know what to do about this.
I'm not schizophrenic or anything. It's this big, tall man. He's been chasing me around.
I was dog shit. And would a bad boyfriend ever get complimented by his mother-in-law? Well then, mother-in-law? I think it's too early to call you that. Smug raises eyebrow. Raises eyebrow.
Slug!
Shits pants. Pisses in a high arc into my own mouth. Crosses arm, smirks.
He doesn't have his camera on.
Her smug but warm smile sends shivers down my spine. You took the first step already. Why not go the full distance? You have my full blessing. Lucy'll need all the support she can get in these troubling times. Our support and yours. You don't know just how lucky she is to have you. Guess she has a point. Seething in the rain. That's me every night. The ride over to the hospital was filled with the muffled sound of rain and wipers. I tried to sleep through the side, arms crossed and head slowly craning down to my chest. The sound of the absolute downpour outside kept me awake. Like a waterfall, an endless torrent, only ever going down. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Ready as can be. Come on.
Oh my God.
What?
You have to look at this video.
Sure, sure. So, sorry, fellas. Emergency Alex Jones.
I don't always hang out on Christmas Eve or New Year's with my labubu. But when I do, I hang out with this little particular guy right here. He's not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's a populist. He's a freedom fighter. He's libertarian. He believes in team humanity. And, well, he likes InfoWars, Alex Jones, and Elon Musk. But most importantly, he likes 6-7. 6-7, baby. That's right, going to 2026. 6-7, then the year 2027. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7.
He suddenly gets all the money he needs to get out of bankruptcy.
Just by saying 6-7. Sorry, I found. See, yeah, it was just us talking about 6-7. It got. I felt like I think it's trying to target me with like a bunch of 6-7 stuff. The internet,
Odd.
God, it's almost like that. There's cookies and stuff like that. It's almost like the internet tracks you on things.
It's almost like my microphone's turned on or something weird. Odd.
And then I get recommended stuff.
Weird.
What I say.
Weird. I just go for a walk and I think about something in particular, and oh, look at that, a video about that specific subject suddenly there on the side on my YouTube
wow.
page.
Thank you, internet.
That's weird.
Thank you.
Weird. Odd. Those people with the tinfoil hats, they weren't crazy. Ready as can be. That's great to hear, darling. Nodder, Lucy, you ready? Lucy nods, holding her breath. She's holding my hand with a grip that could crush ceramic. Nodder doesn't appear as anxious. His hand is already on the doorknob. Now that I'm not on camera, I can scratch my balls more often. It's just Dad, right? He's the first one to enter, then us. Samantha ends our little convoy. Envoy. Hey, Dad, how are you holding up? A guttural sigh fills the silence. The monstrous pterodactyl is laying in a bed that's twice the thickness of those next to it. Its legs look more like slabs of thick metal. He didn't want to look at us, closing his eyes in bitter shame and gritting his maw. It's not the kind of Ripley I was expecting to see, though thought he was gonna look more pissed off. This one's oddly mellow. Samantha, why'd you bring him to me? Be kind, Ripley. I didn't bring anyone here by force. They need to see you, darling. Again with the they.
Dad?
He freezes. Slowly, his head turns to look Lucy right in the eyes. He's stunned. He's trying to get a word in, but he fumbles. I know that look. It's the same indecisiveness I once saw in Nazar. He's willing to call her Fang. He yielded. What the hell? She lets go of my hand and walks over to her dad. She was looking all over. The arm cast, the bandaged hand, his confused, furrowed face. Her eyes tightly grip the metal bed frame, repressing an incoming avalanche of grief. Nazar nudges me and we join her side. Ripley took a while to formulate a sentence, the first to break the silence between us. Well, him and his kids. You look different.
Dad, I want you to know I'm sorry. I'm sorry I caused your accident.
Suddenly, Ripley's face turns pale. His tiny eyes open wide, and the skin on his neck folds under the weight of his grimaced mouth. In a flash, whatever virtuous penance he had in his mind imploded. Vertus. Well, I've never heard that word before. Nazar and I stay silent, whether we like it or not. It's something she had to get off her chest.
I'm sorry for being a brat, for treating you and Mom like shit. I messed up.
His giant hand reaches out to her, but she's just a few too many inches away. With great tension, he lifts himself up to a sitting position, the arm cast following soon after. Oh, Lucy, Fang, what are you talking about? With one slow motion, she lowers the railing. Her fingers slowly detach from it, and one hand after the next.
Lucy. Dad, I'm Lucy.
The following conversation was about as long as one might expect. Out of respect, I didn't check the time, but it managed to stop raining by the time we were done. A nurse passed us by in the window. I caught her looking in before she silently made her own way down the corridor. I had a light smile on her face. That's good. Gandhi. Nazar took the back seat. He had a confused, unsure look to his eyes, staring at the tips of his shoes. He did accept Ripley's apology, but without much fanfare. It was his father who did most of the talking, profusely assuring him it wouldn't happen again. Losing the trust of his own family is not something Ripley could ever is not something Ripley could ever forgive himself. He cemented his words with a sad smile and a piteous promise. But still, Nazar needed more time to think. Mrs. Aaron caught up to her husband with what Lucy couldn't say through the tears. She was smiling all throughout, but her low-hanging shoulders and eventual rest by the bedside told another story. She was spent. By what, for what reason, I lost count. Lucy, her apology was as much towards Ripley as her own brother. We exchanged glances after she sat down. There was a semblance of peace in her eyes. Last time I've seen Mr. Aaron, he had looked just about ready to murder me. I felt odd seeing him so vulnerable, apologetic. I was the subject of one of his very first queries, a very pointed question. Have I been good to Lucy? He must have made up his mind about me already. He just wanted me to say it myself. I felt confident in saying that. I have. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, surrounded by her family. I'd still be in Skin Row, playing my stress away on the X-Rocks, with Fang lying motionlessly in bed beside me. There was a choice to be made. I dare not consider the one I missed out on. It's only after Lucy and the rest of the family supports my claim that Mr. Ripley lets me off the hook. By the end of the day, riding back home, I'm left to ponder one thing. Lucy?
Spit it out, Anon.
Do I whisper it or ask out loud? Either way, her mom's listening in. Shit, whatever. Still up for a movie night? She leans back on her seat, stretching her tired neck.
Been waiting for it since morning.
We both peek at Samantha. She doesn't seem to notice. Or at least is pretending not to. Score. Tuesday begins and another challenge makes itself known. After yesterday's events, wish I could say I feel nigh untouchable. But as Lucy clutches the borrowed music class guitar in her hands, I realize we were both plunging back into uncharted territory. It's her first day at school after prom. I just hope it goes well. She wouldn't even be here, but for some crucial conditions. Trish, for starters, decided to skip school. Reed told us as much, which is how I managed to convince Lucy to come. He told us about her living situation. Sounded pretty grim. Apparently, she's trying to salvage whatever remained of the brand of worm drama and started looking for talent elsewhere, now that him and Lucy dropped out. School didn't matter to her as much as finding a way to make this work. She's really hell-bent on it. Nothing in her life brought her as close to success as music. I sometimes catch myself worrying about her state, only to be reminded how toxic of a friend she had been to us both. That bridge has been burnt, no mending things here, but it seeps into our lives even when she's not around. Lucy doesn't feel comfortable in music class anymore. She staggered when she saw an old skid mark on the floor. A palpable physical evidence of the argument that happened just a few days past. No one bothered to clean it up. Oh, ow. I had to help her stay focused on the worksheet. We completed it in record time. After class, I took the time to clean the mark off the floor. She avoided the auditorium like the plague, too. We sat in the cafeteria instead. Amidst all of this, I totally forgot about our restaurant idea. I brought it up again, and Lucy was relieved to hear it. That comes later, though. After my final meal, it was time to deal with the lunch card.
Say, want a soda from the cafeteria?
Not sure we'll get to drink them before next class.
Not with that attitude.
Show off.
You know it. Have fun, Adam. Don't let them keep you in there for too long. I'll be waiting for you.
Guess this is it. Lunch card, off you go. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope, not doing that. Maybe I can ask. I'll just hand over the card and leave. How much talking will I need to do? I shouldn't have taunted her. I don't think we can just talk things out anymore. If that were the case, she'd follow me into the corridor. Maybe she didn't notice me yet. No, Anna, think it through. I'm aware of her little scheme. She's most likely aware that I'm back with Lucy. Little Fang. Yeah, she scolded me to hell and back for being a terrible boyfriend. For the past few days, I've been exact opposite. I'm worthy of Lucy now. I have the blessing of her parents and her own brother. Yeah, who gives a damn what she thinks? I know the truth. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter whether or not she does. Yeah, let's get this done.
Anon?
I know I'm in for a scolding. I can see it from the get-go in her face. Her expression sports unapologetic, pent-up hatred. It's been a long time coming. For once she has room to be openly angry towards me. Unlike at the Aaron family house, this was open season. Naomi, whatever you're planning on saying to me, don't bother. I just want to hand over my lunch card and leave.
You're one to talk with that tactical retreat of yours. Now that you're here, I'm not going to waste this chance.
Fine, go for it. Whatever helps you cope.
Listen, there's no easy way to put this for me. I've never met someone incompetent, lazy, and downright toxic like you.
Ooh.
When I heard that you apparently steal a couple of Fang, I was hoping you managed to salvage the situation, but our conversation yesterday proved me wrong. In the past few months, you have done nothing of value when I've given you just about every opportunity. You got into fights, vandalized a car on school grounds, barely passed the midterms, ran off and left Nazar behind. You motivated her to stay in the band, to play at prom, and ruin that wonderful night for everyone. You achieved nothing, and then I'm told that you magically a happy little couple after that? After all that, that's bullshit. You're a total disaster. This was supposed to fix Fang and bring her closer to her family, not split them apart even further.
I think you're missing the context of the situation.
Stop fucking excusing yourself. I'm done letting this happen. You're sick. You need to leave her right now and let somebody else pick up the torch. There is nothing you can do to help her.
I will not leave her.
This is not up for debate.
It is. Fang's changed. She's doing better than ever before, and you weren't there to see it happen.
Prove it.
I don't need to prove anything to you. There's more important things going on than whatever it is you dreamt up about us. And every second you spend quarreling over this bullshit, you're taking my time away from what really matters.
Thus spoke the master procrastinator. Whatever honeymoon phase you're going through, it won't last a week. You're lying. You're exploiting her.
Do you even know what her real name is?
Lucy Aaron, it's stated in our student files.
Fair enough. But do you know why she'd been so pricklish to her brother in the first place?
It feuds over her identity crisis. I'm not sure how that's supposed to prove anything.
It's about Nazar's wing. Her mouth suddenly clammed shut. You don't know about that. Naomi, answer me. You should know this by now. You have to. Otherwise, you have no fucking ground to stand on.
No, what? How do you know that that you're not just lying to save face?
Holy shit, Naomi, are you kidding me right now? You think you get to parade me around and orchestrate who hangs out with whom when you don't even know a thing about your own boyfriend?
Spare me your morals when you're the one running. Oh no! Spare me your morals when you're the one running relationships to the ground. Isn't it ruining? Shouldn't it be ruining? Or is it running relationships?
To the ground.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with Nazar.
Yes, you did. You turned on your own. Yes, you did. You turned my own lover against me with your idiotic behavior. And you had everything to do with Fang.
And you didn't? Nazar told me how your prom night went down. You called his sister a bitch, an irredeemable bitch, and you're wondering why he left you.
He didn't leave me. I was being honest with him, and it's his problem that he's blind to the facts.
If that's how you view Lucy, then no wonder you'd consider her a lost cause. That's where things change between us. I never gave up on her. Even at my lowest, I always put trust in her, and it's thanks to that I got to the core of the issue. All the while, you're wasting your time, still crying over prom. What did Nazar tell you about his wing?
It's just an old injury. He never wanted to address it. It's so important. You think he'd have told me sooner in private?
To get to spell out the truth to her shows how wrong she's been for years. It's damn near making my knees shake, but that excitement's yanked back. Think, Annan, would either of them want me to spill this information? About their problems? About their mom and dad? Talking about this would feel like a breach of their privacy. I already said too much.
Then you're lying.
You just have to trust me. There's more to this situation than what meets the eye, and it's been like that for the past decade.
Trust you? Sounds like you're shifting blame onto their personal problems. The way I see it, regardless of what happened in the past, you've come and only made things worse.
I beg to differ. I had zero say in her concert, in the band, any of her hobbies. I've been drifting along and nearly lost her as a result. It wasn't until prom that I realized what I was doing wrong. I admit it, and I've made mistakes, but when the time came, I vowed to change for her sake. And I love her. I truly do, and I couldn't imagine my life being the same without her.
Clearly.
Look, as much as I'm supposed to be Lucy's great fix, she's been keeping me in check too. She made me clean up my act, changed how I view things, dropped my old habits for her sake. For all the damage I caused, I've made efforts to rebuild. Genuinely, I'm sorry you can't see that. I'm not the same lonely shut-in that you met at the start of semester. To that end, guess I'm thankful for what you've done to hook me up with her, as horrid as you're being about it.
So you won't tell me about the wing?
You should try asking Nazir yourself. Weren't the two of you supposed to get in touch yesterday?
I assumed he wouldn't call me, so I didn't either. Is he mad at me?
Not really. He pissed him off, but it's possible for the two of you to make up. You've changed a lot since prom. Things have changed a lot since prom. No, okay. If you're afraid to make the first move, I can let Nazir know.
That won't be necessary. If things are as you say, then I suppose you did get your act together.
Ask him and you'll know. If I'm to be deemed too untrustworthy.
I will.
The air grew silent between the two of us. Naomi clutched her hands for comfort, trying to digest what I told her. If I were to blame for all her troubles, then hopefully that straightens things out. Don't you have anything to say to me? Maybe a little sorry for screaming in my face.
That part was well. Okay. Oh, sorry. That part was well deserved. I can compliment you on getting your whole stuff in order, but that doesn't change how you handled the semester as a whole.
Are you going to apologize to Fang for calling her an irredeemable bitch?
Oh, I stand by what I said.
Should you? Her tone didn't spark much confidence. The impact of her words deflated the moment they had left her mouth. She regrets saying it now, but won't admit it. Why say it at all? No more pointing fingers now, Annan. If you want to settle things with her, then segue into a truce. It's the right thing to do. Whatever you do, just let us go. No more plans, no more ploys, no more anything. Lucy's got control of her life now. She doesn't need anyone pulling strings.
I wasn't pulling strings. I was trying to help her. Like how Mazer helped me come out of my shell. I thought it'd work.
Projecting much?
Be quiet.
Okay, I'll stop. So, can we bury the hatchet and move on?
That depends on what I'll hear from Nazer, but fine, truce.
Okay then. Can we deal with my lunch card already? Oh. Lucy's staring at me, stunned. How much of our convo did she hear? I can't tell. I'm waiting for her to ask, but she doesn't. She instead comes closer and links arms with me. I take the soda out of her hand and walk with her to class. As we sat on the floor of the school corridor, I felt her snoot nuzzle against my cheek. There was a great deal of warmth in her eyes. I can't help but feel she overheard a lot of our convo. I've done more for Lucy and Nazar in 3 days than what Naomi had achieved in years. I don't want to rub it in. 80 people shouldn't be a competition, but it feels just. That only leaves Trish, and it's unclear when she'll ever return. She doesn't have much time left before we all part ways. While one bridge is burnt to a crisp, this one at least is still standing. Looks like I'm learning. Never did think of how my future will go down after all this. Well, still got a few more weeks left. We'll see. Lucy and I. Before I even open my eyes, my mind wakes to a chirping of birds and a scent of warm, clear air. Subconsciously, it knows something's up. That's not what Skin Rose smells like. Whatever dream I had going on, it abruptly ends, and I'm left completely in the dark. I'm confused as shit, wondering who turned off the lights. I open my eyes, and I'm greeted by an unfamiliar ceiling and a blue baldachin. Huh. There's something soft I'm holding. I clutch it, and I come to realize it's a hand. I look to my side, and I see Lucy, calmly sleeping next to me. Her hand was gently grasping mine. Keep catching myself off guard with how lucky I am to know her. Whatever dream I had, no wonder I forgot it. Nothing could compare. We've come a long way. I carefully crane over to the phone behind the pillow and check the time. 6 a.m. I depart from Volcadero Bluffs at 2:45 p.m. sharp. There's still time. Good. An hour extra by her side wouldn't hurt. Came here to save time, after all. I handed off the keys to my apartment yesterday. As much as it sucked, the tiny excuse of a flat had been my sanctuary. Now that the roof I had slept under for months was gone, part of me felt like I was losing a friend. Guess that lingering sensation was its last goodbye. Spent the rest of that day with Lucy, going out to Moe's, relaxing at the park.
Did I miss something?
No,
Sorry.
I was just showing the art. Relaxing at the park, then at her place until midnight. Caught up on some movies, talked, made promises. One of the best nights of my life. Yeah, we still have one last thing to do today. This is my last day at Volcadero Bluffs, and as luck would have it, I'm spending that time assembling a liquor cabinet. The crew and I had been going at it since morning. We had never seen something as obscenely extravagant as this. Reed's inspecting it. Apparently even just a leg would go for $100 grand. We remind him it's for Ripley and the subject dies on the spot. This purchase came out of nowhere for everyone except Mrs. Aaron. When confronted about this, she explained that it was Ripley's idea many weeks ago. It had no room to exist under old house rules, but things have changed. She thought it was a nice way to assert that, yes, Ripley has more say in things now. I also received insider information that she always wanted a nicer looking bar herself, so it was a win-win scenario. After that late breakfast, little time left. Samantha nuzzles me a goodbye on the cheek and demands I return home safely. She'll be singing nothing but praises to Ripley once she's on the phone with them. Proud of me for achieving the gig, proud of her daughter for helping me every step of the way. For all the time we spent together these past 3 weeks, most of it was, comically enough, just more studying. The atmosphere was completely different compared to midterms. It was as exciting as it was stressful for the both of us. Everything depended on me passing ASVAB with a high score. If I didn't, I wouldn't be eligible for much of anything but being cannon fodder. With Lucy's aid, though, I managed. I'll be among smart company, a fair distance away from the likes of drugged-up commandos or tomahawk-scalping megalomaniacs. That's not to mention the hefty bonus. If I play my cards right, I might get enough money to fund an engineering degree, a nicer apartment. We could really settle down after this. Settle and not worry about a thing. Maybe. We wave Mom goodbye and make our way to the Nas car. Lucy and I share a seat in the back. With no jacket to separate us, we sit closer to each other. Holding hands, the stroke of her thumb counts down seconds, minutes. It should be a moment of great pride, but I feel nothing but stress. I suppress it as much as I can, breathing in deeply. The press of her thumb gets stronger in response. There we go.
Fight the good fight, man. Couldn't miss my chance to salute the number one bro.
Stay safe, Reed.
Yeah, I should be the one saying that. If they feed you any malafi, spare me for some, will you?
No, Reed, I can't smuggle performance-enhancing drugs back home.
Bummer, dude, but it's fine. I'll pay you a tribute next time. I DJ. Whole world will know your name.
My exchange with Nazar was less egregious. With a strong handshake and a few words, we make our goodbyes. How long are you planning to be gone for again? 4 years, give or take. Need to work up to that pension. Hopefully I'll be partway through med school by then. If you mess yourself up, you know who to call. Yeah, right. We'll see about that. I think it goes without saying, Annan, but thanks. If you choose to come back here, feel free to pay us a visit. You're always welcome. We still had a few more moments before the bus's arrival. It was just Lucy and me now, standing at the edge of the sidewalk. The air grows silent between us. Her head rests on my shoulder. Her body language speaks volumes. Arms crossed, wings undulating nervously. The cheap beak lighter in her hand looked close to cracking.
It's Bic! Bic! Bic!
Dick.
Ah! Ah! You call it Beak. Wait, is it Bic or Beak? Okay, hold on. I gotta go look at the pronouncing.
Okay.
I'm sorry because I don't know if I've been saying it wrong this entire time. Look, I'm googling this. How to pronounce Bic? Okay, Grok, save me because it's not how to pronounce Bic. Like the brand Bic.
Save me, Grok. Save me.
Save me, Grok. Is B-I-K, like the words tick, tick, or quick. Thank you! Yes!
I'm wrong.
Yes! Thank you, Grok. Thank you. It's a single syllable with emphasis on Bic. No syllables like the SH on the end. The original Bic was the same word in French! Uh-oh, Stella.
Eek. She pulls...
Dictionaries and commonly used confirm it's Bic and not Biche or anything else. Fuck! Yes!
Another W for Ethan.
Yeah. Just like my Fortnite gameplay.
She pulls out a pack from her pocket and lights a cigarette. Drawing in, her eyes close. Brows furrow, trying to soak up all the stress into the upcoming puff of menthol. As she exhales, we watch the smoke evaporate into the air. But I can tell it didn't make her feel any less nervous. I notion her for the cigarette with one smooth motion. I embrace her with my left arm and put the smooth poison to my lips. We lock eyes. The taste of menthol grows strong as we exchange our final kiss. Eventually, I have to let go.
Be safe out there, please.
I'll come back. You have my promise. I love you. She lets out a soft, uncertain sigh.
I know you do.
The rattling sound of the bus engine interrupts our embrace. I step inside and stop at the doors, waving them all goodbye. As the bus departs, I pick a seat near the window. Instinctively, my hands reach towards my shoulder. I can still feel her hair brushing against my neck. My eyes frantically search for the small figures. There she was. I can see him looking through the window. Our eyes meet for the final time. Then he's gone. Vanished from each other's lives.